Welcome back to the Knowledge Boys podcast with me.
And me again.
Yeah.
What happened to that other intro?
Oh, yeah, can't be bothered doing it. Do it next week.
Oh.
So, this week we're going to be doing another genre of movies. We're going to be talking about comedy. This one's going to be more chilled than usual.
Probably.
Because we like comedy stuff.
And I don't have much energy.
We're both pretty tired.
Yeah. But we watch comedies.
We do watch a lot of comedies. I like a lot of slapstick stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, like
Preferably with Leslie Nielsen.
yeah, like classic like Airplane, the Naked Gun films. You've never seen Police Squad, have you?
I've not seen Police Squad. I've seen Police Academy.
Police Academy. It's basically a police academy with less sound effects and just as stupid.
Yeah, but he's one of the best characters.
When he screams and the door falls down. That is him, isn't it? Yeah.
No, it's not the same guy.
Oh. I like it when he makes the machine gun sound and everyone runs away because I think he's got a Tommy gun. That was good.
And he's pretending to have like a radar or something, and he's just walking around going beep,
Yeah.
beep. It's brilliant.
Yeah, I do like them, especially like things like Naked Gun and Airplane, because like it is stupid.
It is ridiculous.
But it's so cleverly written because nothing can be stupid and entertaining without some smart going into it.
Yeah, otherwise it's just annoying.
Yeah, pretty much. Which is why we get like a lot of bad comedies now, like because no one thinks about
he
it.
fell.
Yeah, it's not
And
the
it's not-
falling that's funny. It's the fact that it's taking the piss out of the fact that
Falling isn't funny.
yeah, that's the thing. Is yeah. Like my favourite line ever from a Naked Gun film is when that guy says, "I'll have the pleasure of killing you myself," and he responds with, "Oh no, the pleasure will be all mine." And the confused look on this poor bastard's face is absolutely brilliant.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I do sort of love a good like really stupid comedy. I'd say I've been watching more of them recently, like Hot Shots. I watched them again.
Hot Shots is good.
Because I'd only ever seen the first one, and most people have only seen Pardeur.
I've not seen I've seen the first one.
The one with the Top Gun piss take.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I just love that one when he's on the motorcycle at the beginning, like doing like the cabaret dancing with the big kicks. Gets taken out by the tree.
So
Yeah.
fun. And the bog-eyed fighter pilot.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Tunnel vision.
Yeah, every time it goes to his eyes, he's a fish lens. You can't see what's. Every time he just keeps crashing. That's all he does.
So funny.
Goose, they're on me. There's no one on you. And he just crashes into the side of a mountain. Yeah, that is pretty good. Yeah. Pardeur's good. It's probably got the most gags, but I don't think it's as funny.
Kinky.
All right. Not them sort of gags.
So the not fun kind.
Depends what your definition of fun is.
Well.
Because sticks and stones may break my bones, but whips and chains excite me.
Nah, come on.
I was looking on Twitter the other day, and I found that it was quite an old tweet. And this girl, her little brother, were being bullied at school. So her mum said, "What do we say?" Yeah, and he genuinely thought that what do we say? Sticks and stones break my bones, but whips and chains excite me. That's how bad Rihanna has had an impact on children.
Oh, it's funny.
I mean, you could arguably say that it's a good impact.
Well,
I mean, for comedic value.
Not if an 8-year-old walking around saying shit like that.
Yeah, I mean, it is creating far too many children to turn to being gimps, you know. I mean, I just thought we'd come up with something else better, because I don't want the title of this podcast to be Childhood Gimps.
8-year-old masochist.
Met Power Rangers a hell of a more interesting show, though, wasn't it?
Have you seen Power Rangers recently?
No, I haven't.
It is awful looking.
Is it?
It's like a shit green screen of the effect.
Yeah, but it was always shit, but we just enjoyed it because we were stupid children.
Exactly, that's what
Not
I mean.
gimp children.
But you watch it now and you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's
that
bad.
is shite. Like, my brother were watching one, and it was like a giant fidget
He is
spinner.
7, we'll point out.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not like he's 40 watching Power Rangers.
Let's see how he'd be 40. My mum's not even 40. Yeah, not
Fine.
quite. You're nearly there, mum.
Time travel.
How's it feel?
Alright, stop age shaming your mother and we'll continue.
Yeah, but it's like there was this like giant fidget spinner that glowed, and then it crashed into the big bad guy and exploded and killed him.
Yeah.
And then they were like, "We couldn't have done it without it." And then the glow kind of fizzled out, but it just looked like something you could make on anything.
Yeah.
On paint, maybe.
Yeah. They did used to use far too many like electric spark explosions every time they hit people.
Well, yeah.
The thing is that like if we're gonna get into it, like talking about like classic Power Rangers for a second, like was it Animal Force, Dino Force?
I didn't watch that. I used to watch SPD.
SPD was alright, but SPD now just sounds like something like it sounds like a venereal disease. It really does, doesn't it? like you got a Magaluf for 3 weeks. You're right. Oh, I've got SPD. Your dick's now a Power Ranger.
Just every time you get it up, Mighty Morphin Power.
Every time you got to upset, it's Morphin time, baby. Yeah. But like the good ones, like I love like Dino Force. I think it was Dino Force. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
And like the bad guy was like really creepy. That's why I thought it was good. And the White Ranger was like always morally grey. Colour jokes there for everyone at home. And then what else? There was
always the token black one.
Yeah.
Always. Everyone else would be
who was
white.
never the Black Ranger. Because they couldn't be
but
that
the Asian
race.
Ranger was yellow.
The Asian Ranger was always yellow.
Which is incredibly on the nose.
Just bad, yeah. I'd say like, because, I mean, there have been some good ones. Like, if you're thinking like, like the animal one, which is what, like, it was the original one, and then they did animals, which was pretty cool. And when, like, the red one was a lion, and everyone wanted to be the red one.
Everyone wanted to be the red one anyway, because they were the main one who used to kick ass and chew gum.
Yeah, and then there was like the black one who was like the cool, wise leader of all the time, who was like...
Yeah, but everyone wants to be Raph from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No one wants to be Donatello or Leonardo.
What's the other one?
I can't... Michelangelo.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone would either Raph or Michelangelo, because you're either like, cool, I like pizza.
Yeah.
Or you're Raph who's just badass.
Mm.
I can't remember if it's Leo or Donatello who's the leader, but no one wanted to be them because they're the like nerdy
Donatello's
ones.
the orange one who has the stick,
Michelangelo's the orange one.
Is he?
Yeah.
Leonardo's the blue one then. Definitely.
Yeah, Leo's the leader.
Mm-hmm.
But no one wants to be the leader if the leader's not a Red Ranger who kicks ass and chews gum and drinks milk and plays Countdown.
Mm. Yeah. I was watching some like proper like nostalgic things. It's a new channel called That Film Theory. I'll genuinely will link it below because it's proper good. Okay. And they were talking about how Scooby-Doo. It was just random theories. Scooby-Doo is actually a communist experiment from the Cold War. And
the dog or the entire show?
The dog.
Right.
Yeah. The whole show is then that's a bit too tinfoil hat even for us. But
how?
It's because
what about Scrappy then?
Right. Bear with me. Okay.
Go on.
Everyone, tinfoil hats at the ready. So, he's a doggo.
Yes, I'm aware. Probably a Great Dane.
Correct. He is a Great Dane. But the big thing that Russians did was when they were winning the space race in the 50s and early 60s.
Bear in mind this is a cartoon.
Yes. I have a lot of free time. I do nothing in the days. They sent a dog into space. Laika was the first animal.
So you saying Scooby-Doo's Laika?
No. Shush. This is the part when you shush.
But it's a podcast.
Well, I know, but... Or at least just nod agreeingly and not...
They can't hear that.
Well, just say nodding agreeingly.
Get on with it.
I'm trying, but you're being very rude. Anyway... About this brilliant idea that he's a Soviet agent, kind of, maybe. Who knows?
Nods agreeingly.
Yeah, and then they sent... And then they sent two other dogs into space, but with the technology to bring them back. They didn't give the dogs this technology. They obviously... There's not some dog...
Now, come on, press the button.
Bark twice if you'd like to come home. Yeah, no, but they knew how to like land it now, so they didn't just fire a dog into space and go, how do we bring it back?
Yeah, oh bugger, we didn't think this through.
Oh bugger, yeah. Hopefully he can pilot it.
Yeah. Sorry, Carl. Your dog's kind of stuck.
Apparently, Laika was a stray from the streets of Moscow, so it wasn't like a well-loved family pet, which makes it kind of even more sad. They've launched an unloved creature into the stratosphere. That is the most Russian thing ever. We do not love you, but we will send you to space. Hopefully, the aliens will
where you will die. And not tell us anything because you are a dog.
We send dog to Gulag, but it cannot build. We send it to space. Then why? I don't know.
It will tell us how things are. It cannot speak.
And why have I gone? And why have I turned into the count?
1.
2. Anyway, so they sent 2 pupperinos into space and got them back, and they were safe.
Scrappy and Scooby.
No, they didn't. That's not shush.
So where's Scooby-Doo come into this?
Pan round. And what they wanted to do was they were training dogs to be able to communicate with humans.
Uh-oh.
And I really wish that this was not true, but it was. So they thought they could create dog spies. As in, not speak,
the ones
but
that walk around
going,
Raggy?
Yeah, but they did like brain experiments on dogs.
Right.
To try and enhance their understanding of human language.
Is this part true?
Yes.
Right.
The next bit is not.
Right.
The next bit is bullshit that I've heard off YouTube and would like to continue to speak about. But they're saying because Scooby-Doo then just appears out of nowhere, right? We don't know his backstory, because you don't.
Do you know any of them? Other than Shaggy's
went
always
to high
high and has
school.
the munchies on.
Yeah, they're supposed to be high school friends, even though for some reason Fred wears a fucking cravat, because all 18-year-olds
Because
love
he's
a
a
good...
middle class.
Yeah, I know he's middle class, but no 18-year-old's like, oh, I'm going to wear this cravat, lads.
It's starting in the 60s, to be fair.
It did start in the 60s, so he was probably the height of fashion, you're very true.
Yeah, and they were like
Very
sort of a
right.
watch change.
Yeah. So, anyway, so they had Scooby-Doo, alright, as a Great Dane, which is a dog known for having like a strong jaw breed and straight legs. What they did was, the art style, change it to having like a sort of weakened jaw and bow legs. Science experiment. He's been experimented on. And he can speak to humans, but the reason why he can't talk properly is because they were only designed...
Because he's a fucking dog!
Well, yeah, but shush. Stop ruining my dreams! But the theory is that he's like he can speak, but he's only designed to be able to understand people, hence why he's got all the R's in his language.
Do you know what my theory is?
That he's just a dog.
Is a drawing.
Yeah.
Is a drawing that's been voiced by someone.
Yes, but but when that you can say that's at every film theory. Like what's in the suitcase for Pulp Fiction? Do you know what it is? It's a light bulb.
Well, yeah.
There you go. But that's not what we talk about, is it? When we talk about theories.
Obviously it is a light bulb because nothing glows like that.
Yeah, I know. But that's like the practical, as in making of it. If you've a fan theory, is literally nothing to do with the practical side of film.
Well, yeah, I know, but there's a fan theory for something like that where it actually means something. Or there's just going, oh yeah, by the way, Scooby-Doo's an experiment. Definitely not just a talking dog in the first place.
Yeah, but there's no other talking dogs other than ones that are related to Scooby.
No, what about the grey one? He's not related. It's
Yes,
just
he
his
is.
mate.
He's related, isn't he?
I thought it was just his pal.
Oh, I always thought they were related.
Scooby never wears a hat.
Well, yeah, all right, and he's not in the fire service either. But then there's Scrappy, and
Who's an arsehole.
Yeah, but he can speak clearly. He's much more aggressive, meaning he's the more polished version of the experiment, which is why
is he tiny?
Because he's a baby. He's only just been made.
He's a bubby.
Mm-hmm. He's also a fucking prick.
He's also a bad guy in the movies.
He was. Plot twist.
I'm not even going to be bothered about spoilers because if you haven't seen it at this point,
they've been out for 20. I mean,
the first one came out in 2002, right? So if you've not seen it, get on with it.
Freddie Prinze Jr. was in it. He hasn't had a career since those films.
All he knows is early 2000s.
Loved it in the 90s though. He was even in Friends for a bit. Was Freddie Prinze Jr.
He was.
Makes a nice segue to Friends. That's probably one of the big comedies that's had like a big impact on my life. Like I know when people say like, oh, like this show's like changed my life. Friends didn't change my life, but it's had a big impact on my life.
In what way?
As in like, because I love Doctor Who, but I'm not obsessed with it like I used to be when I was a kid, and now I just like it and will watch it. That's like where it is. Like I like it a lot. Don't love it like a lot. Friends, I love it though.
Cool.
And I've seen every episode like 10 times, and I can still laugh at the jokes.
Well, yeah, but It's clever. It's funny.
Mm.
It's just funny. So.
Yeah. I was talking to someone about it, and they said they didn't like it because it was quite safe humour. Because it is very safe humour.
Yeah.
There's nothing risky in there.
No.
But it's, it's a sort of a tea... When it came out, it was, a tea time family comedy.
Yeah, like that's the point of it, though.
Mm-hmm. That's American sitcoms.
They don't need risky punchlines.
Oh. Have you ever seen Joey, the spin-off?
No.
Don't.
Okay, I won't.
No one watched that. No one did, actually. I don't know why I have to tell people not to. No one did. That's why I got canned after 2 years.
He's still got 2 years?
It got 2 seasons.
Fucking hell.
Mm-hmm. I think it was like a 5-season plan or something, but it got 2. Joey moves to LA to pursue his dreams of becoming a
but no
Hollywood
one wants
actor.
to see that.
No one wants to see Joey succeed.
No.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's funny watching him fail.
No, but no one
When he
wants
falls in
to...
love and gets soppy and shit, and it's not
No
funny.
one wants that. That's not Joey.
Joey just...
Everyone loves Joey for who he is.
Yeah, fuck boy. He
Yeah,
wants to go
funny one who eats way too much.
He wants to go and have sex. That's all he does. He wants to have lots of sex. He wants to go and have sex.
Yeah, but he's not an arsehole about it.
No. Well, he is a bit, really.
Not in the way that I'd call someone an arsehole.
Well, no, because it's Joey and his
he
own
don't
friends.
turn around and go, oh, yeah, you love it really, and drives a Corsa. But
love it. Yeah. I see your point there. Yeah. I do really like Friends. Which character do you relate to the most?
Chandler.
Same. Like
That's
Chandler.
depressing.
It's funny, though, isn't it? Chandler is funny.
The first few seasons of Chandler, that is.
Yeah. I'd say up to series 7. That's when
sarcastic and alone.
Yeah, the thing is, it's like up to series 7. That's like the best. I think that's like the
Chandler.
best. Yeah, the best of Chandler and the best of the show, because it's like it.
Yeah.
Like there is character development.
Because after that, they start tying up loose ends, and then it's like, oh no, it's coming to an end.
They start tying them up when they didn't need to be. But also sort of like, because they're too busy tying it up, they don't really like let the characters progress anymore. Like Monica was really, really clean.
Yeah.
And then from that goes from being like a joke, like a running joke in the show, to literally being the only interesting thing about her.
Yeah.
And also that for some reason she's now really angry. That's just kind of weird. Like Chandler sort of like doesn't really say much. Like these lines sort of go down a bit. Then again, like Matthew Perry was having like difficulties in life, so that could be that. Ross is literally just like...
Yeah, but Ross has always been an arsehole.
Ross is just whinier, but I think he gets funnier as the show goes along.
He's not funny at first
And then Rachel's funnier. She gets better. Them two get funnier. The rest of the cast don't. And then Joey's just Joey for the whole show and it's funny.
Yeah.
But like 1 to 7, I like that. Like Chandler's first line in the show, like Ross goes, I just want to get married. Rachel comes in, and I just won $1 million.
Yeah.
Like it just works.
Yeah.
It works really, really well. Yeah. Also, he gets like all of the best lines. Like my favourite one of my favourites, is when she goes, right, we're on about like leftover chicken. I've got 3 breasts, a leg, and a wing, and he looks and goes, how do you find clothes that fit?
Yeah,
Like, that's still
it's brilliant.
That still gets me. Oh, I just love Chandler.
It's great.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I was trying to think of like another one, like another really good line. Oh, I can't remember any now. I've seen too many, and I'm now just trying to think of all the best lines. What's your favourite Chandler moment?
I'm not sure.
What's your favourite Friends episode?
Again, I'm not, like,
Because when I said that, like a few will have come to mind.
I like too many. I don't really have a favourite because
Yeah.
I just watch them all and like them the same.
Yeah.
Like I can't really pick one out and be like, that's my standout favourite because I'll laugh at them all.
Yeah.
And I mean, I was gonna watch them through all the way through from season 1 to 10 because got the box set at home.
Same.
And I got to season 3 and then, well, forgot to carry on doing it. And that was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So I just catch it whenever it's on Comedy Central or whatever.
Yeah.
On telly. But see, the thing is, though, I found out about it late in, like, Friends, like, just after it had finished. You know, when E4 was showing them all the time.
Yeah.
Because my mum was a massive fan, and she used to watch it on E4 before she got the box set.
Yeah, I was.
And that's how I found out.
I was
about
even
it.
later than you because it was when Comedy Central bought the rights. I got into it, which was maybe 4 or 5 years ago.
Oh. Yeah, I was like 5, 6 when was first introduced to it. Obviously, I didn't get it, but I'd just watch it because they were like, "Oh, my mum's watching that. She laughs. It must be funny." So I'd watch it then and just be like,
"Do you remember you won't remember what the first Friends episode you watched is, then, will you?"
No idea.
I know which one mine is.
I can tell you which intro it is.
Go on.
It was an early season. It was one where it's like Monica's got the white waistcoat and Ross is swimming in the fountain.
Oh, so the original one?
Yeah, like the first opening.
Yeah.
But I've got no idea what happened in the episode where ages and ages ago.
Yeah. The first one I ever watched was the one where they're all blaming things on Joey. When like they found the underwear, the underpants. They found his boxers in Monica's flat and the Chandlers. That was the first one I saw. But I started watching it and I was like, this is actually pretty funny. I have no idea who these characters are, but like I could watch this.
Yeah.
And then after that, I was like hooked, and then I haven't like stopped. I still watch it now. Like I don't go out of my way to watch it.
No,
but like if I'm like doing nothing, so I don't really watch TV much on Netflix.
I don't know.
But like even if we're all
now
hanging
it's on
out
Netflix, I watch it more.
Yeah, even if we're hanging out like as a big group, and like say it's cold out, so we're not going to go outside.
Stick Friends on.
We put Friends on Netflix, because it's classic. It's just good. But I think one of my other favourite channel, and the one I was trying to think of. Well, I'll tell you, Anne, I'm looking at the weenus, and I'm not happy.
Yeah. And then
I love that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And he goes, whoa. He looks at the phone. Yeah. I love that. Oh, when his girlfriend cheats on him, he goes, I threw her at his man nipples.
Yeah.
They do give him all the best lines. Just the delivery is just absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, spot on all the time.
Yeah, and then that bit when he says if say you're not married when you're 40 and I'm not, why don't we get together and have a baby? She goes, why won't I be married when I'm 40? He says, well, hypothetically, why won't I be married? He goes, this parachute is a knapsack, and he rolls over the chest. Oh, he's just so good.
My chest can no longer expand due to the sheer amount of potatoes in this room. My knapsack keeps producing them.
My knapsack just keeps on producing potatoes. Oh my god. Yeah. I've been watching some more YouTube this week. I've been watching more Game Grumps. Have you watched the new one? I believe it's called something Tower. Tricky Towers.
Yeah, the Tetris kind of thing. That's a good. It's not as funny, but it's a good game.
It's a good game. It does seem quite challenging. Yeah. They stopped playing the God of War though. They're doing the God of War playthroughs now after 8 of them.
They've finished doing A Way Out as well now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. I can start watching both videos that they put up now.
Yeah. 10-minute power hours still just go. The one where they're playing analog Tetris, the board game.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, you fucking cheat! You fucking cheated! Oh, it's so funny.
And I love the bit of just no matter what happens, Dan wins.
Yeah, Dan wins every single week.
Like, when they're making paper planes, he just crunches up the paper and throws it. Well, Dan got it the furthest. It's not a fucking plane, it's a ball of paper.
Oh, I love that one so much. I love it when they're doing the rules though for Tetris and he zooms in on his face. It starts the image. Allow your soul to deplete.
Yeah. And it just slowly and like it just gets more and more fucked up. Just the image.
Yeah.
It's brilliant.
Yeah, we were on about YouTube before like we started. Now I've been watching Bambino Becky because I saw her on a True Geordie thing, and
I've never heard of her.
She's very, very funny. Small Welsh person.
Yeah, but like you say this, and I go, oh yeah, I'll go check them out, and then forget.
Yeah, I'll send you the link, and then you might click it,
or I'll just read it, go, not right now, and then forget.
Yeah, I'll just kick that. I'll remind you like next week or something.
Yeah, and then I'll probably and then watch it like I did with that Mock the Week after about a month of you going. Have you watched it yet?
Which one was that?
The one where Reece James and Ed Gamble on it.
That was that was my favourite. We do like Mock the Week a lot.
That's so funny.
Like it's not as funny as it used to be, but it's still very good.
When you lick your lips, that's sexy. But when I do it, I'm weird and should get off your lips.
Such a good joke. I like the things to hear in a romantic novel, and he just goes, "I want you to shit in this bucket."
Hey girl, are you tired? Because you look tired. Get some rest, lady.
Just walks off. Oh, it's
So
just
funny. Have you seen The MASH Report?
the MASH Report.
Nish Kumar and Rachel Paris.
Yeah, that's funny.
So funny. Just
Yeah.
brilliant political satire.
I love it when she does the one when she did women. You go, this is the year of women, which is pretty shit when you think about it. We've got one win against all time versus one opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I did like that one. That was pretty good.
Her little segment is always hilarious.
Yeah.
Just the amount of sarcasm in her voice.
Well, it's the big smile that she puts
The
on when
smile
she's
and the
reading.
raised eyebrows when she's saying all this. It's so funny.
The delivery is class.
And then she'll go over to Nish and goes, Nish, if I did say you were a cook, I'm sorry. Well, you did.
Yeah.
Well, if I did, Nish, then I'm sorry. I really don't care. Yes, but if I said it, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like that back and forth, it's brilliant.
What would you say your favourite comedy movie is?
Comedy movie?
Favourite comedy? If you just had to pick.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Good choice. Very funny.
Incredibly funny.
I love that film.
Just in front of Airplane, I'd say.
The bit with the rabbit. Run away!
Yeah. It's got big teeth.
It's got teeth.
It'll bite your head off.
Oh, shut up, you silly soul. And he runs up. Right, one rabbit stew coming up.
Where's the monster? There it is. What, that?
What, behind the rabbit? No, it is the rabbit. Oh,
You
silly sod. I just soiled my armour. One rabbit stew coming up, it flies onto his neck and rips his head off.
Brilliant.
I love it when like, they just try to kill the rabbit, just keep stabbing each other.
When they get chased by the giant cyclops. And it's like, and then suddenly the animator had a heart attack and died.
Yeah. And then they rejoice. You just say, woo. Oh, it's quality. Look, I do love Monty Python.
Or they're all charging, ready for the war. Right, stop that.
That's
Stop it.
it.
Oh, please come in. No.
Yeah. That's it, you. It's him there.
You.
Oh,
You're nicked.
When he decapitates the narrator.
Around 100 years. Gerald!
Yeah, runs up to him, and then it keeps coming back to like the narrator,
Police are, like,
dead on the
taking a
floor,
statement and everything. Yeah.
Oh god,
So funny.
Where's Lancelot? And then he's there been patted down on a police bonnet.
Yeah.
Well, I love how they're patting him down. He's got a sword. You can see it. What is the wingspan of a swallow? Is that an African swallow or a European swallow? I don't know. No! His launch over.
What is your favourite colour? Blue. No, green. No.
I love that. And he just looks. Look, how do you know that, oh Lord? You have to know these sort of things when you're king.
Yeah, I love that. What is the capital of Acidia? What? I don't know that.
Yeah. It's quality, that. The Brave Sir Robin song as well. He ran away, he bottled it, he fucked up. No, I didn't. Shut up.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Or the at the start when it was at the castle.
Yeah.
With the French guy. It's like, your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. Now go away before I taunt you a second time.
Go away, you silly knicket.
Are you French? Yes, of course I'm French. Why do you think I have this outrageous accent?
Yeah, I love it though. We're in search of the Holy Grail. We've already got one.
I told him we've already got one.
Oh, I just love it. Yeah. That is a good pick for favourite comedy.
It's brilliant. It's just brilliant.
Because I don't know what mine would be. Because I like a lot of really stupid comedies.
Like Monty Python.
But then there's like just really, really good ones. Like there's some good family comedies out there, like Mrs. Doubtfire. Love that.
That is hilarious.
I love Mrs. Doubtfire.
That is brilliant.
A bit. Fuck off, Lou.
The drink killed him. Oh, was he an alcoholic? No, he got hit by a Guinness truck. So funny.
Just Robin Williams. He's just class stuff. Have you ever seen Good Morning Vietnam?
No.
It's technically a war movie, but it is a comedy.
But he's in it, so it's funny.
Good morning, Vietnam.
I know the premise of
What's the weather today like, Luke? It's hot and shitty. That's the weather every day. Hot and shitty. Yeah. I'm just trying to think what my favourite comedy would be. Cause I probably watch more stupid comedies.
I love Jumanji.
The Jumanji's good.
The original.
Good adventure.
I've not seen the new one.
Yeah, I haven't either, but
It's a good adventure comedy. And anything with Robin Williams in it, you'll find that I love it. Because he was and still is one of my favourite actors.
Have you ever seen Bicentennial Man?
I've never even heard of Bicentennial Man.
He plays a robot that is literally built to be like a butler. But he has feelings and no one can work out why. It's basically like a scientific default that he has emotions without an emotion chip. So he's like really worried why
And it's Robin Williams.
And he keeps living, and then the people who sort of like have him as their butler, like they realise that he's sort of is a person and he should have rights, so they give him a skin. And then obviously that's when he starts to look not like a robot, and then it is actually Robin Williams.
All right.
And then he keeps getting old, and this woman he used to look after, who he nicknamed Little Miss because like that was they were friends. He goes back to their house, and he doesn't really have like a sense of time. So like,
so he just turns up as looking like a human.
Yeah, but he doesn't age because he's a robot.
Right.
So he just turns up, and he's like, "Oh, this is." Or hire to this woman. It's like, yeah, that's my mum, and the mum's like 90, and you're like, shit, he's like really old, like, and then he starts to get depressed because everyone around him is dying.
Aging.
Yeah. Like, sorry.
See, that's why I don't want to be immortal.
Yeah, sorry for the spoilers, but yeah, and then it's like sort of like how he becomes a person. But it's not. That's not even a comedy. It's just like a really good film.
I want to watch that now.
Yeah, it's just a classic movie. Like I genuinely love it. It's
probably my favourite. I can't keep a note of it, but I'll try and remember.
I'd say that's probably my favourite Robin Williams film, Bicentennial Man.
It sounds good.
Yeah, gets the tear ducts going.
In this comedy-filled episode.
What's my favourite comedy? Like, there's so many good ones. Like Naked Gun, just love that. Like,
all of them.
All three of them.
Police Academy, the first one.
Not a massive fan. Blues Brothers, I like that.
I've never even seen Blues. I've seen the musical live. I've never actually seen Blues Brothers.
It's a really good film. I wasn't holding anything to it. I know it was Dan Aykroyd and John Belushi, so it's like might be as good as like Animal House or something like that. But it's pretty good. It's alright. It's quite funny. And there'll be some that I've seen. Then there's Happy Gilmore, and I love Happy Gilmore.
I haven't seen it since I was about 11.
It's just so funny. Get in the hole, ball! He's screaming at it. But when Adam Sandler was, good.
Actually funny.
Yeah.
Until Grown Ups. He had a renaissance with one film.
Yeah, I like Meet the Fockers. Meet the Fockers is a good comedy movie.
That's not Adam Sandler.
I know it's not. Ben Stiller.
Yeah.
Another Jewish man.
Zoolander is surprisingly funny.
Oh, Zoolander. I love the blue steel magnum. It's the same look. I feel like I'm going fucking insane. Anchorman.
I don't like Zoolander 2, though.
Anchorman or Step Brothers, I'll say, it's got to be one of my favourites.
I've never seen Anchorman.
Anchorman.
And Anchorman 2 is the only
News
one on
Team, assemble!
What's the other Will Ferrell one?
Step Brothers is more.
No, the other one.
The other Will Ferrell film. He's done a lot of films.
Yeah, but the other big one.
I don't know.
Cool.
Yeah. Because I like British comedies, but like I can't think of any British.
Hot Fuzz.
I fuck it up. Oh yeah, that is actually my favourite comedy.
Paul's alright.
I was talking to you about this the other day, and I said Hot Fuzz was my favourite, didn't I?
Probably. Yeah.
I'm right.
It is brilliant.
It's just because it's a piss take of films.
Watch it again.
I just love it. Oh, have you never gone garden hopping before? And he leaps over the fence and he just runs into the fence.
Shaun of the Dead, that's quite a good one.
Shaun of the Dead's good, but I mean...
It's just Simon Pegg and Nick Frost. If they're in it, it's going to be funny.
Yeah, and it's Edgar Wright directing it.
Yeah, there you go.
Edgar Wright was supposed to do Ant-Man.
Alright.
Yeah.
Who did it?
I don't know, but it wasn't him, because he said it wasn't that he didn't want to do a Marvel film, it's just Marvel didn't want to do an Edgar Wright film. Because if you...
So it's not me, it's you, said Marvel.
Kinda, yeah. But it's that thing of like... It is true, because Marvel have like, even like in the funny ones, they don't have a formula, but they sort of all follow like a similar sort of narrative. Like they all have a very similar boarded approach, which is why Infinity War was different, because that just blew it up completely and changed it. Mainly the end part, well, literally only the end.
Yeah.
But the reason why I loved Edgar Wright movies is because it's just completely insane. And most of it is charged purely by music. like Baby Driver.
Yeah, oh, I love that.
That was such a good film.
It's a shame Space is in it.
Yeah, but I mean, you can say that about like loads of films because yes, he is a nonce.
Yes, he is.
But very good actor. Doesn't make what he did
right. It makes what he's doing hard to watch now.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, I'll just sort of like pretend like you just see it as like, okay, this is a film now.
Oh, you watch it as, well, at that point, he wasn't a nonce.
Well, no, he was. It just hadn't come out.
No, because it was fairly recently, wasn't it?
No.
Oh, really not?
No.
For fuck's sake.
It was a guy who was who played, I can't remember the guy's name. He was in the new Star Trek series, and he came out and said, yeah, he asked me out when I was a kid, when he was like 14. It's like a bit weird.
And then, well, that's what the Spacey thing. If I did it, then I'm sorry. Like, no, you did.
No, he just said he just came out as gay, so everyone would feel, I don't know, different about him.
Well, he went, oh, I can't remember. By the way, I'm gay.
Yeah, which is like, all right, odd time, but thanks, Kev.
We can tell you assaulted a 14-year-old boy.
Okay. We're not saying all gay people do that.
No, but we can like, obviously Space is gay. Like, he didn't have to come out after.
No, he's been with both men and women, but he's now in a gay relationship, so he came out to the world, even though it wasn't that surprising.
Well, that's what I mean, though. Like,
Yeah.
if you're going to assault males, then you know.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to have to quickly mention, like, because obviously we talked about common films, but like on YouTube thing, me and you both watch I'm Alex, and I'll leave a link to the video below,
Hilarious.
and that is the funniest. Oh my fuck! That is the funniest thing I've ever seen. When he's taking the mickey out of, like, obviously if you're religious, fair enough, but that was so funny.
Yeah, but she's more than religious. She's psychopath.
Yeah, basically it's about a girl who is discussing her morning routine and how it is to do.
And she's obsessively religious.
Yes. But some people are, and she is frighteningly so.
Yeah, that's what I mean, though.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, fair enough. Have your beliefs, but Christ, that's scary.
Yeah, it's pretty bloody scary. I just love how because I'm Alex does really go in and take the piss.
Yeah,
but normally it's sort of
he don't really give a shit about his ad revenue, does he?
No, he doesn't. But normally it's from like a more sarcastic approach, whereas this time he just
lays into her.
He just lays into her, but it was probably the funniest I'm Alex video.
Well, I watched one fairly recently. It's like 3 weeks old. I watched it the other day.
The Nicole Arbor vs. America.
No, that's like 3 days old.
Oh, it is now, isn't it? Yeah.
No, oh God, what's she called? You know who's always in videos with LA Pons?
Lil Tay.
Hannah Stocking.
Hannah Stocking. Oh, that one.
The one on Hannah Stocking. That's quite funny.
That one.
Just how he just takes the piss out of her.
My favourite bit was when on the video because she says, you get one verse from the Bible and you just keep doing it for a week, and hers was the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.
Yeah.
And that's what she says, and she goes, you see, it's that easy. And then she goes, I'll go downstairs and say it, and then I'll eat my breakfast and then I'll say it, and then he just texts it. He goes, I'll go outside, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.
I'll scream as a homeless person, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want.
When does this stop? Yeah. And then when she goes, I'm getting ready for a battle against evil, and he gets his little hobbit sword. You're not the only one ready for a fight, mate. The Lord is my shepherd, points at the camera, I shall not want. Yeah. I love that bit when he goes, oh, she seems nice. And then she sat there, because I have to do this with the Bible, because as soon as I leave my house, I'm confronted with the lies and lies and lies of evil. And he goes, all right, that took a turn. Well, whoa, okay. Yeah. Oh, I do love that sort of thing, though. Yeah.
Yeah, just taking the piss out of people.
Yeah. Also,
commentary YouTube is brilliant.
Commentary YouTube is quality. Like Will and E, I'm Alex, Memulous, them three.
Pyro.
I don't watch Pyrocynical.
I don't, but I've seen a few of his videos. It's funny.
Trollsers used to, but it doesn't really upload anymore. He's got his own stuff going on as Trollsers.
Yeah, a lot of stuff going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I was like, sort of watching, like, when you watch like XO podcasts, literally like Will and E, he knows every YouTuber, it seems.
Yeah. Well, that's his job, sir.
Yeah. So yeah, that is literally his job. And when like True Geordie's like, oh, he's like the YouTuber's YouTuber. Like, yeah, but the reason he's good and has that many subs is because he finds these nutcases.
Yeah.
No one else would know who they were or have the chance to talk about them should he not turn up.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, I think Memulous does a very different approach. He just does it a meaner version of it, I'd say, Memulous.
Yeah, Will and E is like, oh, look at this I don't know, Raj twat.
He occasionally shouts knacker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Memulus is like, you absolute non-swaggant.
Yeah.
You clapped up scared.
And then afterwards, but don't send any hate over to the.
It's just no, but his logic, his sound, it's like, yeah, it's all well and good me doing this, but then if like a million subscribers go and do it, then he'll probably commit. It's like, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I do think there's like some good like up and comers though on YouTube.
Like,
genuinely, Bambino Becky. I've watched most of her videos. That was very, very good. And now this isn't one on things. Chris and D did a new video as well, which have you watched the F2 one?
Yeah, that's a good video. It
was a very, very good video, and he beat them.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, one of the F2 did have a broken hand.
Hand?
Yeah, had a broken hand. Do you not see it? Billy's hand was in a pot.
Well, he doesn't need to kick a ball with his hands.
Well, yeah, I know, but it's balance, isn't it?
It's still in air.
Right, Dylan's now demonstrating balance by literally just wiggling his arms around.
Right, if you're on a tightrope,
yeah,
you do this for balance.
That side's heavier because you've got a big pot on it.
No, you just compensate.
Is it heavier though?
Do you compensate though?
I'm not saying about compensating.
He's not walking on his pissing hand. It don't make a difference.
All right, mate. Whatever. You stay sat in your river in Egypt, firmly in denial. Do what you will, sir.
Not firmly anywhere, thank you. I'm quite flaccid.
Not even in the buttocks. It's uncomfortable now, isn't it?
No.
No.
Because I'll tell you why. My firm buttocks are keeping me comfortable.
And thanks to our sponsor, Dylan's Firm Buttocks, today, for sponsoring the podcast. Yeah.
With Canon, you can.
Yeah. So, guys.
That's my ass's tag.
Now, we talked a lot about comedy. We talked a lot about YouTube. And now we're going to go straight into the only segment that seems to stick around.
Because we need it.
Yeah, for 12 episodes this has been a thing.
13 this.
Yeah, I know, but we've done it for 12. The first one was a shit show. Let's pretend it didn't happen. So they're ready for them.
Well, yeah, but so was the 11th.
It's news to make you smile.
Smile.
And today... fucking smile. We've got today one story to bring you. And it is titled Doggos and Old People. Dylan, hit us.
Oh! Can't be off guard with that one. Which is weird because I've just hit him.
Yeah. Yeah, Dylan, you piece of shit. Right, go on.
A 104-year-old man was repeatedly turned down by adoption agencies and like rescue shelters.
Because he's too old to be adopted.
Because he's too old to... I just got an image of a 104-year-old sat in a nappy. Just going, please adopt me.
We're bad people. We're bad people. Oh.
Anyway, rescue centres kept refusing to let him adopt dogs because, well, he'll be dead in a minute anyway. But then there was a really old stray that was rescued, and then a shelter let him adopt this old stray.
So basically they let him have the dog that had the same life expectancy as him.
Yeah, but he doesn't care because it's making him happy because he's got a bit of company now. He's 104 and he's got a doggo that looks after him.
That's not... Yeah, but will it though? Because really, neither of them will be able...
No, because they've bonded really quickly as well.
Of course they have.
They're old.
They both can't walk
like
far and they
cabbage
shit
soup.
They both can't walk far and they shit themselves. Drop the mic. They're both very old and shit themselves. Of course they get on.
Yeah, but they get along like
That
ours.
is nice,
It's
though.
nice. He's got a new friend because he lives on his own and he's 104.
To be fair, if you're 104, most people you've ever known are dead.
Alright, thanks.
Like, to be in perspective.
I don't want to live to 100. I don't want to get a letter off Queen just to say thanks for being 100.
Won't be off Queen then, will it? Imagine if when you're 100, the Queen will not be
It might
alive.
be another Queen.
Nah, it'll be one of... No, it won't be Harry, will it? They're older than us.
No, it won't be Harry. It'll be George and then...
No, because think about it.
No, it'll go to William.
Yeah, but they might be dead. The person who'll be king or queen...
No, you're not...
When we're 100,
how old am
might be
I?
dead.
Call it 80... It's 81 years from now.
Yeah.
So William will be dead, probably.
Yeah.
Charles will abdicate, so it'll go straight to William. Then he'll have been dead. So it's George and then the other one that's just been
Charles
born.
ain't going to abdicate.
He will.
He'll be king for five. You can't abdicate. That means it's your whole line.
Alright, I'll just go, nah. But then it'll be George and other one that's just been born. I can't remember their name. It won't go to Charlotte. And then after that, who the fuck knows, it might be a queen.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Thanks for listening in this week to the Knowledge Boys podcast. We hope you enjoyed a more relaxed approach to podcasting with not as many risky jokes this week.
Serene. Breathe in.
Right,
and
thank you very much for watching the Knowledge Boys podcast or listening to it. If you've been watching it, where are you? You're in here with us. Where are you? Fucking hell. That's going to make them jump. I jumped and you're only sat there.
That's the point.
Silly bastard.
Where are the other drugs?
This isn't even a bit. I'm frightened.
Have you seen that bit, though?
Shush. We need to wrap this up.
The Batman thing. Like, going through puberty. So
where are the other drugs? Yeah. Anyway, for fuck's sake. Smooth transition to the end.
We don't need one, it's
no,
fine,
we
it's
don't.
funny.
Thank you very, very much for subscribing. If
you.
you haven't already,
Please do.
what the fuck are you doing?
Press the bell as well.
Press the bell. Ring my bell if you would like notifications. Ding dong. Ring.
The thoughts of Johnny Arizona, I do not represent you.
Thank you very, very much for listening. Subscribe if you're new. Leave a like on the video. Comment below if you want to join in with the conversation.
And we'll see you later on.
And as always, stay informed. Toodle pip.